took my truck to the dealer. I didn't necessarily have a breakdown. It was more so preventative maintenance, and the bill came up to $6,597. I originally went to the dealer to get a PM, and for them to also look at a oil leak I had by my oil pan gasket, and I had a little bit of oil leakage by my injectors on the left side, on the driver's side. So once they checked that out and they examined everything, you know, just that portion alone for the oil was $2,349. I'm gonna read off what they wrote far as in the notes. Okay, it says here is the breakdown of the repairs process and times. Remove PS CAC pipe, fan, engine belt, damper, front cover, and front main seal. Steam clean the failure area and cleaned all belt pulleys for excessive oil. Installed a new front cover with a new main crank seal. Reinstalled damper, installed new belt, reinstalled fan and CAC pipe. Okay, that was the first part of that. Then, okay, we go into this. Drain engine oil, removed and replace oil filter. Jack up front axle, support the front end and jack stand. Remove oil pan from block. Replace oil pan gasket and reinstall oil pan. Added fresh oil to the engine and started the engine successfully. Removed and replaced all 6 pass-through seals and primed the fuel system. Drove the unit to the wash bay, steam cleaned the engine, ran the engine to high temperature, and checked for any further oil leaks, and finding none. So that was that portion of the oil leak. So we could get into the price of the tune-up. I also wanted a valve adjustment. So that's basically what a valve adjustment is an overhead adjustment, and that ran me $548. Also, when I get into the PM was $549. And the difference between the PM at the dealer and the PM at the TA, they include the water separator. That's part of the PM premium package. At the dealer, you gotta ask for that. So just for them to replace my water separator was $122 added to that. So, and I also wanted my DEF pump filter changed, the DEF pump DEF filter, and that was $397. All these things added up. And the last time I changed my DEF filter was last year. I change it once a year around the springtime, and it works for me. Some dudes change it every 2 years or every 300,000 miles. I don't even want to play with it like that. Let me just change it every year. So once they did that, they also noticed that my shocks were wearing out. They was rusted, so they changed that. I needed 4. I only got the 4 shocks changed on my drives, and the price of those was $49 each. The total labor for that was $438, which is basically 2 hours. So 2 hours to change the shocks. Okay. Then they also noticed that the ABS light was coming on and off. So they diagnosed that, and it was like a sensor. The sensor was like $15. And the labor just to install that sensor and to do the diagnostics was $766 just for the labor for a $15 piece. And they also changed one of my brake chambers, which was, the brake chamber was $99, and the labor for that was $219. So an hour they added on top of that. All the stuff is gonna really add up. So being that when I got my truck back, the ABS light was coming on and off, and came back on, then it came off. So they brought the truck back in the shop, and they said, listen, it's coming off and on. You know, we might have to do more diagnostics, but your truck is still ready to go. I don't know, it's up to you. I said, well, is this gonna cost me? Well, you know, you add in the hours, that's like, you know, maybe like 6-7 hours, and then, you know, I just took my truck. I said, I'm gonna just see what it do on the road, and if it's a problem, I'm gonna come back, because I just paid $6,597. So when I explained that to them, he said, you know what, we're gonna take off for the diagnostics for the sensor. So they gave me $830 back. And they said, whenever you ready, you know, you come back and you do what you gotta do. Sorry for the inconvenience. I dropped it off on a Saturday. I didn't get it back until Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 7 days. 7 days, and I only came in for an oil leak and a PM. They gonna get you. They gonna get you. They gonna get that money. You won't spend that money. So I'm still on the fence. Like, I just be thinking to myself, like, man, I should have just went and just got a brand new truck and just, you know, dealt with the payments, because the maintenance that you're going to spend in for the year for these older trucks, once the trucks is paid off, it's going to add up to the same amount of money, same amount of, you know, dollars as a new truck. So you're going to sit there and be scratching your head like, I thought I was supposed to save money. Money comes out kind of like the same thing, or sometimes you're going to be spending more, because remember, I was down for a week. So that's $6,000 plus the money I missed out, the earning potential. So that's over, you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that. But I hope this helps somebody. You know, I'm going to screenshot everything and put it in there. You know, if you got this issue, or if you had a question, or how much things cost, you know, this should help you, should assist you. So I got more content coming. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.